Welcome to the Morale Booster Network, a platform for entrepreneurs, career professionals, leaders, and the general public to give back to the society through coaching and mentoring. I remain your host, Dr. John Ugulu. I am an author, speaker, and strategist. I always say experience is the best teacher. You can stream or download this podcast from YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, Google Podcast, Player FM, and Pandora. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hello, and welcome to the Morale Booster Podcast. I am your host, Dr. John Ugulu. I am the Morale Booster, and today we will be looking at navigating the journey of an author. We will dive deep into the creative process, the challenges, and the triumphs that come with bringing a book to life. In this episode, we are thrilled to welcome our guest author, Valencia Dantzler. She is the author of the Woman's Mindfulness Journal and Coloring Book. If you are listening to us right now, I just want to remind you that every day above ground is a blessed day. You can hear me speak right now because you have been blessed with the gift of life. You are blessed with the gift of life. So if you are genuinely happy to be alive this moment, I want you to place your hand on your chest. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, place your hand on your chest and say, I am blessed. Yes, you are blessed. So thank you for tuning in. Please like and share this broadcast because you might just be saving the life of that one person who has been waiting for a lifetime to hear this message. Our guest for today is Valencia Dantzler. She is the Gratitude Grandmaster. She is an international speaker, author, and coach, helping people slay self-doubt and increase self-worth. So without wasting any further ado, please join me as I welcome Valencia to the stage. Welcome, Valencia. Hold on, it seems you are on mute. Hold on, I will need to unmute your mic. You need to unmute your mic. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, she is trying to unmute her mic. Without any further ado, we are bringing her on the stage. Okay, welcome to the Morale Booster, Valencia. How are you?
Thank you. I'm honored to be here. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Great. How's the weather over there?
It's beautiful here. It's like a beautiful 70 some degrees here. I'll say in the high 70s, and that's perfect. That's
Oh,
perfect
okay.
weather.
That's great. It's
Clear skies.
it's yes, it's always warm out here in Georgia, and we've got a beautiful
Yeah.
weather right now, and yeah, I love
Yes.
it. Okay, thank you so much for joining me on this program, and we would have to jump into business as quickly as possible. I like the fact that you say you help people slay limiting beliefs.
Yes. Slay self
Okay,
doubt.
I love that. So, do you mind sharing with us how you typically do that?
Well, okay, I call myself the Gratitude Grandmaster. Okay. And the way that I became the Gratitude Grandmaster was about 6 years ago. I was at a really low place in my life. I had been there for really quite a while, and I was ready to say bye bye to this world. I had just,
Mm,
I was there. And
wow.
I happened upon a video. That's why I love the fact that you have this podcast on video. Um, because I overheard a video of someone that said, why don't you try to think about what you're grateful for every day? At least three things that you're grateful for. Well, I had all these negative thoughts in my head. I was just bombarded. I mean, I would wake up in the morning and I would think about all the things that went wrong in my life, right? The people, my
Mm.
mom died when I was a child. I mean, all kinds of stuff, right? And I said, there's no way I can think about something that I'm grateful for, right? So I decided to just start writing it down. And I, the first thing in the morning, I jot down three things. Well, by the end of the week, I felt just a little bit better, to the point where I said, you know what? Let me just delay what I was going to do another week. So I just kept taking it day by day, not making any promises. I knew that this was something that was not going to work. However, by the end of the month, I kept doing it. I felt so good that I said, wow, I want to live. So nothing else in my circumstances changed. Just the fact that I was writing down 3 to 5 things a day that I was grateful for. And I still do it today. I still do it today. I've gone on, this is my gratitude journal, right? And I've gone on to become an elite neuroencoding specialist because I understood the only thing changed was the fact that I was writing this down. So what happened? What really, really, really happened for me to change this way? And now I understand what happened. So with my relationship with God, which I grew up in the church, right, and with the neuroencoding specialist bringing in neuroscience, I understood what happened, and then I now that gave me a mandate to change the world. So that's when I came up with my book, because it started with me just journaling. So in the book, we color just like we were as a little child. We would color and we feel good about that. There's a meditative process just to color, right? It's creative. And then on the other side, you also write down what you're grateful for. So you're not only are you coloring, but you are writing down what you're grateful for. And so it's a beautiful amalgamation, uh, and it's just a beautiful experience. And so I wanted to give the world what I had received, really from as a download from God, right? Um, so it's wonderful. A lot of people love it.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. That's a very fascinating story, and I'm happy you were able to take that leap of faith. There's so many people who are in that situation right now who feel that everything, all hope is lost, who feel that nothing good comes out of their life.
Right.
And if
Yeah.
you're listening to us right
I
now,
was just ready to say, you know what, God, you must have made a mistake.
mm,
Maybe you'll let me come back as something else in a whole nother situation. I was just
mm,
really that desperate. So
wow.
gratitude really does change you if you practice
Y-
it, right? It
Yes,
really
yes.
does.
That resonates with me, and I'm glad you are here today with us to share your journey, to share your story, because your story would inspire somebody out there who's also at the verge of doing the same thing. But I
Exactly.
want to encourage everybody, if you are feeling down, please go get some help. Seek
Right.
therapy. Reach out to people who can help you. Reach out to family members. Do not keep things to yourself when it gets to that level, because you might be doing yourself more harm than good. All
That's
right.
right.
Yeah, and thank God you are still alive with us. All right.
Of
So
course,
yeah, let's go.
Bobby.
Yes, 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 yes. Let's go to my question is, what were your biggest challenges that you faced in your writing journey, and how were you able to overcome them?
Wow. Well, you know, ever since I started practicing the gratitude, I would ask God, how can I give this to the world so that they could just pick up something and have the same experience that I had. And I'm telling you, it was really just a download from God, right? The whole concept, it came to me in a flash. I never had I put the two together. I couldn't find anyone else that was doing it at the time. And so, you know, I don't know if you could call that a challenge, but once you get this idea, you're like, how do I put it into practice? And I will tell you that it was God all the way, all the way, as to the format that I should use, how I should put this together, how to even put it on Amazon, all of that. And it just came. I just said, I held my hands up and I just said, show me the way. And the way was shown to me. So it wasn't like I was circling and undecided, or I never got to the point where I was just so totally stuck. I'm telling you, once you have that idea and you know that it's a download, that everything starts from thought, right? And everyone says there's a book within inside of us. Well, as long as you believe and you know that that came from on high, then you got to know that the way is going to be made for you. And so that was what I did. I surrendered. I said, I don't know how to do this, but I know you put it in me. So it's got to get done. And so every step of the way, I'm telling you, I was given the way to do it. And I even myself, I I'm like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe that these are on Amazon. And I did it, I didn't copy it from anyone. So, and it's beautiful and people love it. So, you can have a thought, you can have a vision, but you can bring that into fruition. Just release yourself and allow yourself to be guided. And that's what I
Yes, release yourself and allow yourself to be guided. I like that.
did.
I
Yes,
like
it's
that.
true.
Yes, there's so many people out there who believe that everything has to be perfect before they get started.
No,
Yes.
I do not believe that. It did, there's, I keep hearing something. I've heard something for the past 2 weeks,
Mm,
and it's the phrase imperfect action. You
mm,
must take imperfect action,
yes.
because if you wait around for all the lights to be green before you go, there's no way you're not going to get anywhere. So the thing is, take action, and I'm telling you, you will figure it out, or the way will be made for you along the way. You cannot think about it. Too many people are stuck. You cannot think about it, think about it, think about it. Just take the first step. Okay, it's the first step towards what it is that you want. Take that step, then take another step, and before you know it, if you look back, you're like, wow, well, I'm not where I was, right? I might not be all the way there yet, but I'm not where I was. So you're taking imperfect action towards where it is that you want to go. So that's
Yeah,
how.
I love that. One step at a time. There is a proverb that says, there is a saying that goes like this. It says, little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. So you must get
Yeah,
started. Yes, get started with all the imperfections and start learning, start refining it, and keep going. Yeah, I like that. Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
You welcome.
Yeah, yeah, my listeners would be eager right now to know the titles of your books. I believe you have only published two books till date, right?
Two. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I have one that I published a long time ago. It was really on weight loss and living a healthy life, right?
Mm,
But these are the two most current, which is the Black Woman's Mindfulness Journal and Coloring Book, right? And then the second one is the Women's uh, Mindfulness Journal and Coloring Book. So both are available on Amazon.
Oh, okay, great. So, to all those who are listening to us, you can go to Amazon and get a copy of those books that she just mentioned. And now, what's your advice for that person who is thinking of writing a book
Do it.
and yeah, and they don't even know where to start from? What's your advice for that person?
Well, so this is a coaching question. So we always, it's always about the questions. Your life is determined by the quality of questions that you ask. So instead of saying and getting wrapped up in, I don't know where to start, I don't know, which we've all been there. We've all said that to ourselves. That's what keeps us stuck. Well, if you knew, ask this question, if you knew the answer, what would it be? And then the first thing that pops in your head, now it's time for you to take action. So if you knew the answer, you want to write a book, well, what would it be? Right? And so then you start searching, well, what type of book? What's my idea? What what would I like to do? And you start from there. Write some ideas down. Okay. Just start. And the way will be made for you. I really do sincerely believe that. But you gotta take action. You can't think your way through it. Just take action.
I like that. Thank you so much for sharing. And you have a coaching program. What's your coaching program all about?
So I like to do gratitude challenges. So I have a 5 day gratitude challenge. If you go to valdancer.com, you can see that. Uh, but it's 5 days of gratitude. And we go through step by step. Basically, I take you from their videos and I take you step by step on the gratitude process for 5 days. Because I say it was those 5 days that changed my life, really saved my life, right? And so just take it day by day, and I have videos and I walk you through it, and I also give you a journal as well.
Right. Thank you so much for sharing. And how can people reach out to you?
Okay, they can go to gratitudegrandmaster.com. That's gratitudegrandmaster.com. And you can see everything that I do. There are free resources on there as well that I have. And so that's how you can get in touch with me. And if you want to book a 15-minute call for free, you can do that on there as well. Get on my calendar.
Awesome. So the website is gratitudegrandmaster.com, right?
That is it.
All right. So the gratitudegrandmaster.com.
That's it.
All right. Thank you so much for sharing. And to everyone who's listening, she is on Facebook. She is on Instagram. Please feel free to follow her. And, go check the book out. Get a copy of the book. You never can tell. No matter how big or how small a book is, it takes just one piece of information to change your life. You could read a very big book, and all you might just be looking for is just that one information that can really, really, really change your life. So go get a copy of her book. It's available on Amazon. And if you're looking for somebody to work with you, maybe you feel a high level of limiting belief, you feel things are not working well for you, and you just need a non-judgmental sounding board to your ideas, feel free to reach out to Valencia Dantzler. Okay, what I typically do is before I let you go, I would want you to say some words of encouragement to that man or that woman who is at that point where he or she feels that all that they need cannot be got, and
Mm,
that yeah, and that nothing positive can come out of their lives. Just 1 minute, word of encouragement for that man or that woman.
Okay. Yeah, so let me just let you know, I definitely understand how you feel because, that was me. I was there and I was there for quite a long time. I tried different things. I tried positive thinking. I tried all of that, right? But nothing seemed to happen. The only time it really changed for me is when I tell people instead of looking at life through the same lens, right? I changed the lens. So I started looking through the lens of gratitude. And I just, whatever small thing it was that was positive in my life, and it could have been, I can see the light shining through the window. I would just write that down because now I understand that what you write, you invite. It goes into your subconscious mind, which is your most powerful thing. That your subconscious mind is your connection to God. It is the thing that keeps your heart beating at night when you're unconscious. Okay. So this is how powerful it is. So when you write down what you're grateful for, you are anchoring it into your subconscious mind and you're actually changing. You're actually magnetizing yourself for positivity. So I began to change, legitimately change, because I started recognizing 3 to 5 things that I was grateful for. It took me 5 minutes a day. So I just encourage you to try that. Okay. Also, as Dr. John told you, reach out for help. You do not want to be an island into yourself. So reach out for help. If you're reaching out to help for help, not because you're weak, but because you want to remain strong. Okay? So reach out and take care of yourself.
Thank you so much for sharing. And they say whatever has a beginning always has an end. So we have gotten to that point where we need to bring the program to an end. It's been a pleasure and a privilege having you on this platform. I hope when next I invite you, you will be willing to come and share some words of inspiration on the platform.
Definitely. I would love to come back. Thank you.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was Valencia Dantzler. Please remember to like and share this broadcast. Also, go and get a copy of her book. If you need help or guidance with transitioning from where you are to where you actually want to be in life, you can look her up on Facebook, Instagram, send her a DM, and she'll be more than happy to guide you. Once again, we are excited to share some amazing ways for you to stay connected to our program. Um, One of those ways is you can support us, support our mission, and help us continue uplifting lives by making a donation. Your generosity allows us to keep spreading hope and positivity. You can visit our website, www.johnugulu.com, www.johnugulu.com, and make a donation. The second way you can get involved in our mission is by purchasing inspirational books from our website. Visit johnugulu.com and get a copy of the inspirational books that we have. You can also support by sending this podcast to your friends, family members, because you might just be inspiring change in their lives. And lastly, we have a membership community. You can become a part of our growing community where we uplift and inspire one another every day. So, subscribe today and receive exclusive content, daily motivation, and access to special events. So, I want to say thank you once again for being a part of this journey with us. Together, we can continue to make a lasting impact and spread positivity in all we do. I don't know where you're listening to me from. Yes, you who's listening to me right now, I don't know where you're listening from. I don't even know what you know about yourself. Neither do I know what the people around you know about you. But there is certainly something that I, John, know about you. And what I know about you is that you have greatness within you, is that you have everything within you to become the best version of yourself. I know for sure that you have everything you need within you to transition from where you are to where you want to be. And remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Thank you, stay blessed, and bye for now.